basically, the Open Budget Survey measures countries' performance in the three areas of budget accountability, which is budget transparency, public participation, and then budget oversight. So basically, it is done by the IBP, and usually what happens is that it will just assess how countries perform in these three areas of budget accountability, and then use that as a benchmark to support them, provide some kind of recommendations to ensure that they improve in their performance in these three key areas. For this year, like I indicated, the survey largely relies on information that is available online. So when it comes to how the role that Parliament or the Audit Service plays in their oversight responsibility, we look at what information is publicly available online, to what extent are they pursuing documents, for example, audit reports, to what extent are the Parliament interrogating the executive budget proposal before the budget is approved. Sometimes even how the executive move budget lines from one expenditure item line to the other, usually we know the executive component does that before they even get Parliament approval, which is why we are saying that Parliament actually needs to set up when it comes to them playing their oversight responsibility over the budget process. So if you look at the composite score for Parliament and the Audit Service this time around, it was around 28 out of 100. If you look at the recommendations, so they indicated that there is the need for Parliament to even begin to interrogate the pre-budget statement, which is what the Finance Ministry usually would provide to the public to interrogate it before they submit the executive budget proposal to Parliament. But Parliament does not play so much role in the pre-budget statement, which is why the score in that particular area, Parliament the legislature fell in that particular score. Not to say they are failing, but as the report is suggesting, they are not meeting the international benchmark. So we were supposed to, if the score is 60, but we are doing around 30 or 33, it means that it's below standard. If you're comparing that to our peers in the sub-region, the likes of Liberia and Sierra Leone were ahead of us in terms of the budget oversight. In terms of the transparency, the recommendations are saying so. The Parliament actually needs to ensure that when they interrogate public documents, as soon as possible, they should get those documents uploaded online so that it can be accessible to everybody that needs the budget to make their decision. As of now, that is not done as it's supposed to be done. So Ghana as a country, we need to do more in terms of how much of our information we put out online, and not even just publishing it, but even the content, the comprehensiveness of the document. You do not have to for convenience sake, provide some information and leave out other information. As citizens, we all need the budget to make our decisions. So we all need to have access to those documents so that we can make well-informed, we can take or make well-informed decisions. With the Audit Service, I indicated that the Ghana Audit Service launched what they call the Citizen's Eye. To what extent are they making use of that app? How much of citizens' voices are being heard in the audit processes? We don't know, because the report is saying that as a country we are not doing more. And so there is the need for the Audit Service to actually increase the extent to which they involve the citizens in the auditing process. When you look at the four key stages of the budget process, you could see that citizens were only participating minimal at the formulation and then the audit stage. When it comes to the implementation, citizens hardly participate in that process. When it comes to the implementation, they don't do so. It is only at the formulation stage, and then the audit stage that we have citizens participate. And even that is very minimal, which is why we are saying that those opportunities have to be expanded so that everybody, regardless of your position, regardless of who you are, should have your voice heard in our budget process.